Roccat.RoG and JnP. This is basically a game that was played in the Game Kshetra 2011 event hosted in Pune by that same school or college or whatever you want to call it. Now this is basically a semi-final game, so we are actually expecting a lot of action. This is of course a replay shoutcast, and we are right now in the vision of DSK referee 1. And I'm gonna go ahead and unpause this replay, and we'll quickly have a look at what heroes each one of these guys are actually going to be playing. Go. Alright, this is basically a remake. These guys are actually doing an AP mode as of now, and right, we see our heroes being picked, and let me just give you a quick introduction of what these guys have actually picked so far. So ARCD, I don't know how to pronounce that, will be playing Potom. Choco will be playing Swen. E will be playing Gondar. ROG dot, I don't know what this smiley is, but yes, he will be playing Wenge. And ++PY will be playing Ancient Apparition. This is basically the lineup that's coming out of ROG. Well, you guys might be wondering who the hell are these guys. Now these guys are 3GP. They've basically changed their name to ROG because of the change in sponsor. So Roccat will be sponsoring these guys. So it's Potom, Swen, Gondar, Wenge, and Ancient Apparition. Well, by the looks of it, it's actually very, very strong. We should be expecting a lot of roaming coming out of Swen and Wenge. We will be looking at that very, very closely. And a very interesting pick coming out of these guys is Gondar. Now, we haven't seen this guy being picked much in, well, I have never seen him picked in competitive Dota, to be honest. Very, very rarely. Maybe 2% of the games that go on. So, well, this is basically their lineup. JnP, on the other hand, have got Witch Doctor in the hands of Ichigo, who is under the name of Varun here. Scorch playing Alchemist. It'll be Awe for Morphling. It'll be Pals for Pugna. That's P-A-L-S-E, Pals. Alright, Pals. So that's Pugna, and Music will be on Weaver. Very strong lineup here, and a very good counter to what these guys have actually picked. Witch Doctor without great heal coming out of him. Alchemist should probably be doing all of that farm very, very quickly, and he will be looking to get his Radiance. And I already see a chicken by Alchemist. I don't know what to expect of this, but right, we basically we'll see Alchemist farm up that Radiance, and of course he will help his team and Morphling get that Imba carry end game. And great push coming out of Pugna, and great control coming out of Weaver, and we should see what this game has actually got in store. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out and just unpause this game now, and these guys will be heading down into their lanes. So it'll be Pugna, Weaver, Alchemist, and Witch Doctor, and already we're seeing Ancient Apparition and Potom heading towards the top lane. Now, it will be a very, very interesting lane here. I'm not sure why Potom and AA are actually going into the same lane. A lot of spam chat coming, but yes, Wenge, AA, and Potom will be heading towards the top lane. Where the hell is Swen? Here it is. He will also be heading towards the top lane. Probably it will be Potom going mid. It probably will be Swen, AA, and Wenge controlling that tri-lane in the top. And already we're seeing Smoke of Deceit being used by these guys, and this is a very, very, very overused item in most competitive games. I wouldn't say it is bad, but I think that item in my opinion needs a nerf. Maybe not. It's actually pretty good. If you can pull off something here with that Smoke of Deceit, you should probably get very lucky with a stun goes off on Alchemist, another stun goes off, and probably is taking actually a lot of damage. Alchemist goes down in first blood for Roccat, and Choco brings him down. Witch Doctor trying to do as much damage as possible, and Swen goes down with that swoosh from Morphling, and Morphling trying to now evade these guys. Arrow hits Morphling, and will this be another kill for Roccat? And Morphling actually switches out of that, and he probably should be very, very safe. I'm very sorry, guys. My well, my health bar seems to be off for some reason. Let me just pause this for a moment, and let me just go ahead and open up my work keys here real quick. Alright, and alright, we're back, and that should be pretty okay now. Alright, so 3 very, very powerful hits, and the 2 kills coming for Roccat and 1 for JnP. They should be actually very, very happy with that. Smoke of Deceit actually working wonders at the very, very first use. So it'll be Potom who will be taking that mid, level 1 plus a little bit more XP. It'll be Pugna from JnP, who will also be trying to control that mid lane. It'll be Gondar versus Fever that we really, really want to see. It's really difficult to basically judge who has the upper hand here in this lane. We were already trying to harass Gondar, but Gondar will be doing that free farm as much as possible. And well, one interesting thing to note here is that Gondar versus Weaver is always a very good fight. There is not much in competitive gaming, but a lot in pub games. Gondar has that ability, of course, has the ability to try, and we go actually moving to the top lane. Looks like there's a lot of harassment coming out of Ancient Apparition, and Morphle needs to get that farm up as soon as possible. But these guys are actually doing everything to make sure that these guys get absolutely nothing. Another stun goes off. Witch Doctor trying to get trying to do a lot of things here. Witch Doctor goes down. Swen trying to do a lot of damage. Alchemist trying to do everything possible to control these guys. And well, 1 kill again in favor of RoG. Mid lane, Pugna versus Potom. And Pugna with another Blast of Will will try to do as much damage to Potom as possible. And you see here, he is already being sent back. You are not going to kill my creeps, Mirana, is what Pugna is trying to say. And finally, we're seeing some farm coming to JnP. And already we're seeing so much action in the game. It's just 2 minutes and 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, but yes, so much action coming out, and we should be expecting a lot more actually. Swen being very aggressive from the time the game started, and that is actually a very, very good sign. It has a great psychological effect on JnP. Another stun goes on from Witch Doctor, trying to do as much as possible to try to keep his aggression down, but yes, it was successful, and all these guys will fall back to it. And we're gonna try to get as much farm as possible there in the mid lane, because this guy is actually the only semi-carry, semi-hold for them mid game. I would say Weaver can, Gondar can actually do a lot of damage, but depending on the harassment from the Weaver, probably may or may not be able to get that farm off. And you're already seeing, oh my god, we were taking so much damage to Sakuchi, and we will make sure that he is away from trouble. Alright, Smoke of Deceit again, Bench and Swen heading down that mid lane. Oh my god, Pugna, another stun goes off, another magical spell comes up from probably, and Starfall will be enough to bring down that Pugna mid lane. Yeah, really took so much HP from these guys to bring down Pugna, and in the end it certainly didn't off. And wow, Roccat.RoG looking so dominating. Well, it's just 3 minutes and 45 seconds now, and these guys are ensuring that they have absolutely every bit of control possible in this game. We're seeing Alchemist come down there to try to give Pugna a bit of support, and we will be heading back to that top lane to get as much farm as possible. What is actually very surprising to me is that Alchemist is not being played as that farm intensive go radiance and kill all for the win hero. He's being played as a support well, roamer, stunner, water? I don't know, but yes, he is basically being played as a support hero for the moment. We really don't know if Alchemist will be assigned a lane, or if Alchemist will be moving into a lane to get that time up. And again, each of the Parisian trying to do a lot of repass to Morphin. And these guys have actually done a great job of restricting these guys to ensure that there is absolutely nothing coming to the guys from JnP in the top lane. Another battle between Pugna and Mirana, and Mirana already dropped on half HP. These guys have done really good damage on the tower so far, and mid tower a little bit. Pugna hasn't been able to touch the tier 1 mid tower yet, and Crow coming off. Here was help for Alchemist, and as we speak, a little bit of damage by that mechanical on that tower. So yes, they finally are able to do something. Alright, Witch Doctor, these guys will be looking, oh, and another gang comes off, stun goes off, and Bondar will probably be able to bring down that Meridian Weaver, and it was actually Vengeful Spirit who got that kill, but yes, these guys should be very, very happy, and they're doing exactly what they need to be doing at this stage of the game. Take the map, make sure you have control, make sure you roam, make sure you harass those heroes as much as possible, and just make sure that the opposition gets absolutely nothing out of whatever they're trying to do, out of whatever the farm they are trying to get. They just will probably lose everything. Well, Invis Rune on Vengeful, another Invis Rune on Sven, and this is amazing. 2 stuns go off, Starfall comes down, and Priestess will be able to take Pugna down very easily. Of course, it was... Oh my god, we actually saw 2 kills here. Well, these guys were able to bring down Ancient Punishment on the top, and well, that was a trade for Pugna in mid. So they should be okay with that, but then the game is actually at the moment in favor, very, very strongly in favor of ROG. We're already seeing so much presence and so much dominance. Well, I don't know how to use the right word, but yes, so much dominating. So much dominance from ROG. And well, very, very, very nice roaming strategy employed by these guys here. Wench and Swen, I'm sorry, with 2 stuns coming out of them, it'll be very, very difficult for any hero. Well, actually, difficult is out of the question, they will die before they can do anything at all. So that is one very good way to get killed early game, and what we're seeing wards here, well, Vengeful Spirit want to make sure that he knows what Pugna is doing. Alchemist comes down here, tries to do, just kind of tries to get her back to where she's supposed to be. And a little creep pull here to try and get more flame time up as much as possible. And, well, it looks like they want to make sure that Pugna gets as much farm as possible in that mid lane without having to harass, and another stun goes off on Morphling. Will there be another stun by Vengeful? And yes, Win was able to bring down Morphling in that top lane. Well, Witch Doctor, where the hell were you when Morphling needed you? Well, never mind. You guys are the pros, and that's why. And the high where Rune goes off there from Swen. So yes, these guys, well, I really don't understand how they're able to dominate the map so very much. Pugna, you need to be very careful here. Well, Alchemist knows, Swen knows where Alchemist is going, so they probably will not be able to, they probably might not be thinking of a gank at this point, but because they want to just make sure that her priestess, their priestess, the queen, their priestess of the moon, is absolutely safe from the hands of this fat dude here. And we'll track Weaver. That is actually very, very helpful, and it probably would have been because Weaver was picked by JnP very early on, and well, that was actually a very good counter to Weaver. And another stun goes off, and stun bouncing off here. Will Morphin be able to bring an AA? Yes. And that is kill number 2 in the top lane for JnP. Actually, kill number 3. But yes, all the kills here so far have been in the top lane. And well, what's going on here? Vengeful and Swen again in the bottom lane. And well, Weaver knows something is going wrong here, and I should probably stay back near the tower, and yes, I will go back to the tower. Mirana, wow, you're being harassed like crazy, and Pugna too. Well, you've got and another AA ulti comes off, but well, that will miss everything, and Pugna should actually be very safe. The problem here with that ulti is that he can show that he is present anywhere on the map with that ulti of his, so he probably could just stay in a lane, farm up, make sure he gets his items. Well, actually doesn't need anything, but then yes, he can, you know, make sure that he's able to survive a bit, he's able to do as much damage as possible, also controlling one lane while trying to do as much harass as possible to another lane anywhere. Right, full gank, because we were knew that you guys were there, so well, haha, you no get no blood, boys. Well, Gondar really enjoyed his time here in the bot lane. He is trying to get as much as possible, and we were really struggling to do anything at all here. That Germinator actually not doing that much damage, probably because well, of course, because he has that match shield up on him, and he should be very happy with the progress he's made in the bot lane. Probably, I'm not sure what these guys are actually planning at the moment, but they hopefully will be getting into this item. Most probably a Battle Fury is what I'm guessing. And of course I haven't seen this replay before, but probably, well, I don't know. Oh, another stun goes off. From Alchemist, this time trying to do as much as possible. The Totem will be able to get out of there without being fatally harmed. And of course she has that bubble, so I guess that should keep her in action and points double time. But then I was going on with my English. And of course, if you guys know what I'm talking about, then you are with me. Well, a lot of harassment, a lot of aggression, and a lot of everything actually being shown by ROG tonight in this matchup, and it's really great to see so much aggression coming out of two very nice roamers, and well, they're actually supposed to be recognized, yes, and these guys have actually executed perfectly, getting 7 kills to 3, and that is a really nice way to boost their team early game, and it's actually a very good opening into the mid game. Stun, that's cancelled, and really a stun will not fall on Morphling. Morphling very quickly realized that he will be in trouble because these guys are very quick at aggression. Well, what's interesting is the fact that though there's been so much aggression in the top lane, the tower has not still been taken down, and well, these guys should be looking to make sure that a good way to dodge it, but probably will another magic missile go off? Yes, it will, and they probably might be able to bring down Morphling here, or maybe not. Will Swen actually go down to Morphling's swoosh, but well, Morphling actually gives up the chase, and he should be pretty okay. Wow, 2 very low HP heroes, and trading for one full HP bar, but that's okay. I believe, you know, these guys are actually very aggressive, and that is really paying off for the fact that the guy who's supposed to be farming, the guy who's supposed to be aggressive, is being controlled very nicely, you know, in this phase at the moment. So that's really good for ROG. Mid lane, we're seeing Totem really enjoying her time, and of course in the bot lane, this guy, he is, well, when he's being harassed by Weaver, is actually doing nothing, absolutely nothing on Gondar, so he is actually having a lot of fun there in the bot lane, and it is actually Weaver who's really struggling to do, you know, something in the bot lane here. You know, trying to really get some farm off. He needs that Radiance from ASA, but probably, you know, medallions is okay. Vitality booster. It probably will be okay. Well, Morphling was able to bring down someone. Who was it? Who the hell was it? Guys, I'm really sorry I actually missed that kill, but well, it probably was weather. What the hell? Where am I looking? Where am I supposed to be looking? Oh, never mind. So well, someone actually meant that probably was Ancient Apparition, and yes, it was Ancient Apparition. And the glyph comes off, but these guys will be able to probably do a lot of damage on the tower before falling off. Ancient Apparition ulti goes off, and it really hits them very, very hard. This ulti basically cannot, ensure that you cannot regenerate health, and Morphling will be able to switch out of there. And well, Swen will probably go down to this ulti from Kshetra, and yes, will be able to bring down Swen. And Pugna, will he be able to take down Bench? Morphling comes back, and yes, they probably and Bench actually goes down, and triple kill for Pugna there. That's actually a very, very great job. It's actually a very good job. What the hell is going on with my English, guys? I'm very, very sorry. I don't know. Well, yes, but then yeah, very good job by JnP to try to get back control here. And it's 7 for 8 now. So 3 kills for JnP in that gank. They should be very, very happy to get back that control, to get back, that psychological effect back. Psychological presence. Yes, that is the word I'm looking for. So they probably should be very happy with this. And Gondar, he is enjoying his time in that bot lane. Seaburns coming off, so it probably will be that Battle Fury that we should be seeing. Alchemist trying to slow down, Gondar's farm as much as possible, but I don't think he will be able to do anything much on this stage. Gondar in this will be. Swen goes off. Stun goes off from Swen, hits with stun, but they will be falling back. This guy here, he's been everywhere. He's just been everywhere to make sure that none of his teammates are actually without any support at all. And this is a very, very great way to play a support stun. And with that great ulti of his, he probably should be able to do some support DPS, well, that's a very, very good synergy. It's actually a very stun goes off from Swen. Will Gondar be able to do much damage on? Yes, they probably will be able to do nothing at all. And well, that's actually a failed game, but yes, they should be happy with the fact that they were able to do a lot of damage to Kshetra. Is actually a very good support at this point. So yes, a lot of damage done, and low HP, Wench and Gondar probably stay there because of the English. They were trying to do everything possible to this Wench, but he probably will be able to team himself out of this. Stun goes off from Swen trying to slow down that guy. Arrow misses Weaver, and Podem will get hit with that stun, but yes, she should probably go back to that mid lane to continue enjoying some farm on those Scourge creeps. Top lane, Ancient Apparition, patiently waiting for that opportunity, always to give that ulti, to basically make them feel that presence, that huge ulti, whatever that goes off, and he's been able to do a very good job so far. Morphling will try to harass Ancient Apparition, but he will move back because of that cold snap, or whatever it's called. And that's actually a pretty strong skill. Once you put it on someone, if they're basically not in that, well, if they don't move out of that location in 4 seconds, they basically get stuck. It's Vengeful, very, very, very aggressive whole game that includes Swen. So, well, Swen actually fronting up at the moment, so he probably will be looking at that BKB, or probably that big dagger, but BKB should probably be the first item that he should be going for. Well, no stun actually coming out of JnP except for that stun from Kshetra and that stun from Alchemist. Probably will not be enough to bring down anyone from ROG, of course. And that ulti again from Ancient Apparition, it actually does a lot of damage, and this guy will probably be able to bring down that tier 1 tower in the bot lane. And well, Scourge gets the tower, and Alchemist will be taking up top to try to support Morphling, make sure that he's not as much as possible, and as soon as he comes down here, stun goes off his way, and that is very, very painful. Level 4 stun, holy shit, it actually does a lot of damage. Well, One tower gone, my friend, and you should still be happy farming that lane. Totem trying to do... Okay, guys, I am really not sure when the hell this tower went down, but it looks like Totem did an absolutely fantastic job of bringing that tier 2 tower down. It probably would have been when DSK were actually pushing the top lane, and well, Totem did a great job there. And well, two towers, tier 1 and tier 2 towers down. Stun goes off from Swain, another stun comes off, magic missile from Vengeful, and they will bring down Alchemist, and that must really hurt, especially with this there, the cold feed. These guys actually take a lot of magical incoming damage, and wow, that is actually a lot of damage.
The player's forces are under attack.
Morphing trying to do everything possible to get that farm up, and well, we'll just have a quick look at the CS cores. I just want to do that, but while there's so much action in the game, I am unable to open up that phone. Well, hopefully I should be able to do it now, but there's something down the bot lane. Track comes off, goes up on the Beaver. Will he be going into his enemies? Well, that's the Swarm comes off. Actually does a very good damage, and reduces your armor a lot. As long as you actually have that, and well, the illusions from the Spectre. That's so nice. That's a goddamn good. Wow. Thank you. Swen and Wench, they probably will try to go through Pugna's aggression here, or should I say Pugna trying to farm here in the mid lane. He's got a trait, he's got a mix, he's got an Urn of Shadows upon him, and a stun will go off here from Wench. Stun goes off from Swen, and the Starfall to bring down Pugna, and that is actually a very easy kill. Now these guys need a ward here. They need to watch this space. They need to ensure that there's a ward somewhere here, around here at least. Well, this is one ward that will actually, help them keep a watch on the room, but they probably will need a ward here. They actually do need that, of course. Did I say that? Maybe yes, I did. So yes, they need to watch this space. They need to make sure that whatever aggression is coming out of ROG is actually stopped, is actually nipped in the bud. Pugna should go back. That is how it's supposed to be there. But, well, will we see a different strategy employed here? Will we see something else that's going to happen? Wench right now in Smoke of Deceit, of course, with that great movement speed boost, and Sven will head down that bot lane and try to do as much farm. No, he won't. He will leave that lane to try to get his farm up. And Battle Fury is up for Gondar at the moment, so that is 65 damage. 35% clean, though I really don't think he might need that, but yes, Team Friend is absolutely helpful when he gets that backstab damage off on any hero, and 150% enhanced mana regeneration, of course, for that Endless and for that toss. Ulti comes off from Ancient Apparition, will hit Beaver. We should see that damage. Well, though not that much, it actually brought down their HP by a lot. It will actually stop their health from regeneration, and it is actually very enough to stop them from having a go at the tower. That is what is important, and that is what this guy is built to do. Control the whole goddamn map from anywhere in the lane. You see, he's been farming here, controlling the map. He's got Vanguard, he's got Soul Ring, he's got Ambassadors, he's got this Magic Stick, and what's going on here? Alchemist now heads down to the bot lane. Support Alchemist is what he is today. I'm sorry, my friend, but yes, that is what you are today. Probably a good choice though, but I would have loved to see more aggression coming out of JnP, and this support Alchemist would have actually worked perfectly in their lineup with Pugna. Alchemist, Stun, Decryptify, Nether Blast, Health Drain, Life Drain, sorry, that should have actually worked perfectly fine. Well, ulti goes off from AA, and Sakuchi immediately, and an ulti again from Nirubi just to make sure that he is on that full HP at all the goddamn time. And Swen and Mirana again in that mid lane. These guys are actually being very, very aggressive, like I said earlier, but what does Mirana have? Wow, and a Manta style comes off on Mirana, and he's got an illusion rune also up there in that bottle. Apart treads, he's got that magic stick, 4 charges, and that one probably will be flirting with that stick illusion rune for a while. And, well, this is exactly what ROG have been planning from the time the game started. They wanted to make sure that their aggression contains these people to their towers. They are still trying to do as much as possible near the tower, and aggression from Mirana, but it probably will do nothing but about it there, and they probably will be able to take down this tier 1 bot tower very, very easily. Gondar doing a lot of damage to cleaving, and Alchemist comes down there, stun goes up on Mirana, but he probably will leap out. No, the blast comes off on Mirana, but yes, melee, and he probably will get the hell out of there. Ulti hits off on Pugna and Weaver. That is very, very painful. This is actually a very, very nice counter warding coming out of... Oh, and the stun hits. And will there be a stun going off from Swing? And yes, but he will be going back. They will be going back. They really don't want to risk anything at this point. Into the Declaration. Great job there with nothing to deny that tower. They already have a lot of goals for their combos already. So it's 11 for 8 at the moment. Winch, Gondar, Swen, ulti goes off, I'm sorry, and a stun goes off on Alchemist. Magic Missile will bring Alchemist down. Witch Doctor is trying to do everything possible to try and bring down. Arrow connects, Witch Doctor, Starfall will come down. Melee will bring down Witch Doctor, and the Pugna will also probably go down. Melee is coming down with a great swap from Merciful, and Pugna will go down. So that is a very, very nice presence in that game, and 14 for 8 is what is the score at the moment, and ROG should really, really be very happy with. This is exactly what I was talking about, right? So ROG should be really happy with the way they've progressed in this game so far. Right now, it is one-sided. It is total domination. It is absolutely perfect coordination from these guys, and wow, and he will be going down that mid lane, probably will be going back base to finish up his items. But what's there in that throw? Literal Hammer and BKB, that will probably be going off to be dropped at Gondar. Yes, he's got the Ogre Axe, so yes, he will be ready with that BKB, and we should see a lot of Gondar in ganks now, and one gank, and these guys should probably be able to get down that tower and Ogre Axe. Alright, Wenge, Illusions, just trying to make sure that there is, these can have that vision. And another ulti comes off of AA. Look at that great placement. It hits everyone, and Nirubi never actually ultis out of that, and that's actually a lot of damage. Another word from Pugna, just to make sure that they watch this, able to watch this space for that rune. Wenge and Swen heading that bot lane. Roll goes off, and instantly Pugna puts down that another ward, and stun goes off from Swen, but he probably will be going back. Witch Doctor trying to do that stun. Another ward does a lot of damage. Alchemist stun goes off, and he will probably try to do as much damage as possible, and they will be doing the announcement. That is, well, a very nice fast finish from the person who started the gank initially. Another ulti from AA, and it will hit Gondar. Cheeky little bastard, you. I know you. Strat goes off on Pugna, but he will be TPing out, and that toss to stop his TP, that is a very, very cheeky from Gondar. Actually a nice thing to do. 125 bucks for TP is not cheap, and it's very difficult for Malia So it's Morphling, Pugna, Alchemist, Witch Doctor, and Beaver, all of them in one lane. And they now have realized the fact that they need to pull up their socks. They need to make sure that there's a lot of presence from JnP in this gank, well, probably in any gank, to make sure that they know what the hell is going on in this game, because these guys have only seen the aggression coming out of. Alright, and Dust goes off, stun, and that will probably do a little bit of damage, but he should probably be able to TP himself to save this. Drop there by Witch Doctor. He probably knew it was coming. So that's actually a great thing from Witch Doctor that came off. And proper threats on Witch Doctor now. Swing! Wow, they were able to bring down Morphling. And I'm sorry, I missed that kill again. But yes, Morphling goes down to the aggression from Swin, from Wench, and from Ancient Apparition. And of course from Mirana, who had to do the Manta to finish off.
The player's forces are under attack.
Pugna will be TBing himself, and he will be joining his friends here to make sure that nothing happens to this tower. The tower is actually gone, and a track comes off on a Weaver from Gondar. They want to make sure that they know where Weaver is, and that Nether Ward doing a lot of damage to these guys, and they will bring down that central ward thanks to Vengeful Spirit. Oh, and stun goes off from Vengeful Spirit, stun comes down, and forward to Gondar trying to do as much damage as possible to Weaver here. He probably will be able to bring him down. Witch Doctor trying to do, and he will fall down. He will go down, sorry. Morphling. Well, stun goes off, Morphling swish, but it hits nothing, and these guys will be falling back at the moment. And yes, they will be able to bring down Nerubian Weaver. And Morphling will have to switch out of there and right click test that. Well, probably is a GG at this point. They absolutely were decimating JnP throughout the game, and it has certainly been one-sided. Glyph goes off to try and make sure to stop these guys' advance, but they were able to bring down that Rax, and the second Rax will go down, and they've actually got down both these Raxes, the melee and the ranged, so they will have a bit more advantage in that lane. Well, so we're actually seeing a one-sided game go off. We're actually seeing so much difference in the gameplay. I would say JnP actually has the stronger lineup, but the stuns from Winch and Swen really work magic for Roccat.RoG. And of course, not to forget AA and the great he's been doing to make sure that they know everything. Wow, that is a lot of damage on Alchemist. He is only level 10 at the moment, and he will be going off using the critical waste region and to fight off a bit. But yes, what I would have liked to see in this game, to be honest, is Alchemist to actually be in that farming role, and to have Pugna also solo, but Alchemist to be soloing Morphling in that tri-lane, of course, but probably, well, the part about this is, if Morphling would have taken the solo against Gondar, he probably would have had more chance of survival, and probably would have actually found a bit more. The Gondar's aggression is absolutely apparent, and will go off, and stun will come down from Swen, but Morphling will swoosh out of there. Nether Ward in place, Winch trying to do damage, just take down that Nether Ward because that is one dirty bastard, and well, these guys will try to Lincoln's up on Morphling, and I am sorry, I actually forgot about these guys' items. How could that be possible? Alright, and let me please look at the CS scores, even though it actually doesn't make any difference at this point. It is 225 on Gondor. He's probably the most fun hero on the map. Yes, he is. And 103.9 for internet conversion. Very good CS scores considering the fact that well, I wouldn't say it's very good, but it's actually pretty okay, considering the fact that he has been supporting his team for quite some time. He's letting that swing also gets his fun. And it is 129 for 18 on Muffin, 100 for 7 on Creeper, and 107 for 18 on well, it's honestly 20 for 10 against the JnP is absolute domination. Trust me guys, it was not an easy feat to achieve this against a team that was this good against Nirvana in the ABC 2010. And for well, ROG is actually a very, very good team. For these guys have shown that with aggression, with the right synergy, with the right picks, they can actually decimate any clan, any team that actually stands in their way.
A player's forces are under attack.
And well, Sentinel takes that motion, of course, and it is that Gondar to win a much more powerful stun will from Swen, and Gondar will be going that invis, and will charge coming out of Alchemist, but he will probably not be doing anything at the moment. Self-stun on Alchemist, which Doctor will try to do that, well, actually BKB goes off, and Alchemist goes down from that stun from Swen. Hopefully switches in, tries to do as much damage as possible on Gondar, but he will escape to safety. Into the parachute with a ward there. Well, this is actually a JnP's ward, but I believe. I don't know. I thought I heard a ward. Okay, never mind. I think these guys are basically trying to do as much as possible to stop suppression from ROG, because they will actually be able to take down his bottom racks, and that is a GG coming out of ROG. And yes, a GG comes out of the JnP team, and we're actually now seeing people leave the game, and well, that's it down. Well, it's a GG, guys. It's actually a GG. That was aggression. That is the definition of brutality. Swen and Vengeful Spirit literally cemented ROG's place. Early game, they got 3 kills early on. They were able to decimate, totally rip apart JnP mid-game, and well, that basically helped them take total domination of the game. And well, it was actually pretty easy. In a team fight, JnP loses everyone, and ROG loses actually no one. Well, maybe Swen sometimes, but well, yes, great matchup here, and very, very nice play by ROG. I wouldn't say JnP actually played bad, but these guys were actually outplayed by the fact that Swen and Vengeful were so aggressive. They were not able to control the map. They were not knowing what the hell is actually going on. They didn't have vision. They did not know where these guys were at what point, and that was actually the only reason why JnP had to lose so many heroes and give out so much gold to ROG, which really helped them. And well, they took a lot of control of the game, and well, great matchup. And well, guys, I am still waiting for the replay of the final game between Wrath and ROG, and once I receive that, I hopefully will be able to shoutcast that. And thank you so much for joining us. This video is actually on YouTube, of course it is, and well, I probably will be putting this somewhere else. And well, yes, thanks so much for joining me, and you guys have a very, very nice time, and take care.